Lord, still on half health. Can New Wave defend this? They take out the Lord, but in comes in Rob Blast with the Blazing Duet. Doctor brought down to nothing. Indoor down to 10%. The inhibitor finally breaks. The members of Team First Blood are going down. Joppa picking up a double, possibly a triple. The winner Tarantian is just not enough. It's only...
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be analyzing the North American Challenger Tournament Grand Finals. And to be honest, at first look, I was so confused because the format was so hectic. The format does not make sense to me. One team won a best out of 5, 3-0, and then they lost a best out of 1 because they resetted the bracket. And they ended up winning the Grand Finals because of it. In my opinion, my sole opinion, hopefully nobody gets offended, to whoever organized this NACT tournament, a reset bracket does not work for MOBA games. It works for fighting games like Tekken, right? Street Fighter, Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball fighting game, but for MOBA games, reset brackets don't make sense. It just does not make sense. Imagine the Team First Blood won 3 in a row, 3-0, and then New Wave won once, and then they get crowned as champions. You know what I mean? It really doesn't make sense to me. If anything, it could have been an upper bracket kind of thing, lower bracket kind of thing, and then lower bracket has to fight more teams than the upper bracket team. But at the end of the day, it should have been just a best out of 5. That's it. No best out of 1, so best out of 5. There is no strong team on a best out of 1. Even if it's Blacklist, RSG, RQ, whoever the hell it is, there's nobody that is good in a best out of 1. Alright, so it just doesn't make sense to me. Anything could happen, so it just doesn't fit in a moment. But anyways, let's focus on this. It's Team First Blood versus New Wave, and I'm analyzing the last best of 1 game. Spoilers, New Wave actually won, but we're gonna analyze it anyways and see what happened. But let's look at the draft first. Alright, looking at the draft, Team First Blood actually banned Valentina. Usually, at least for pro play, we try to get the Valentina. We don't ban it if you're first pick. We try to get the Valentina and force the second pick team to ban the Valentina. And then we get more heroes open for us. Alright? They also banned the Julian. Julian is actually a pretty decent ban if you're first pick. And also 1-1 as well. But there are some teams that do first pick 1-1 still. Right? It really depends on their identity. There are some teams that are really insane with enabling 1-1 picks. But there are some teams that first pick 1-1 and then they get baited by other team picks like Phovius Fanny, Ling Phovius, or Akai. Some other stuff. Natalia even. So yeah, it's super situational with the draft. These guys banned Thamus. There's still Faramis open, by the way. These guys ban Thamus. Usually Thamus is a really good pick here on the second pick. Alright. But they need to make sure that there's no Eve available. I don't really know why they ban Thamus. They even ban Esme. They might be thinking that they want to go Phovius maybe. I'm really not sure. Usually when a team bans Esme, they have 2 plans. 2 unique plans. One plan is pick Paquito. Because Esme is pretty much the only, I would say, the only XP laner that could keep up with Paquito right now. Alright? And Thamus is kind of close. But usually Paquito is really good against Thamus. Right? Because he has so much CC, while Thamus does not really have any CC. Hard CC. Thamus only has slow. And a little bit of a pull. And the second plan, unique plan, is they want to pick Phovius. When you ban Esme, it gives the drafter an idea that this team wants to pick Paquito and Phovius. Let's see if they do it. Alright, and Faramis is still open. Hopefully they don't open it up. There's still Akai, there's still Fanny, there is still Faramis. I would recommend they ban Faramis. It's just really broken right now in the current meta. So right here, looking at this bans, they should first pick Akai. The most safest pick here that makes sense is Akai. And why is that? If they first pick Akai here, they don't know where it's gonna go. It could go jungler, it could go XP, and it could go roam. Unless they did their scouting report and they know that some of these players don't even play Akai at all. So it's only gonna go in one role. That's the only exception. But in most cases, obviously in pro play, where all the players are required to have a variety of heroes that they could play, and you know, for the flexible heroes, just like Akai, usually the coaches try to tell the players to practice that specific hero so that we could flex the pick. Alright, so let's see what they first pick here. No. Please don't tell me you're not gonna first pick Claude. Alright, so they first picked Claude. I don't know why, because they're still Beatrix. Maybe because they're scared of a Masha pick. They don't want to pick Beatrix. But I really think Akai is like the most reasonable here. I'm also not sure if there's a global ban. Maybe there's a global ban, that's why they're picking like this. But so far, it's really not. It's really far from what I see in pro play. This draft, it is not even close. And one thing that I also want to mention is I don't know any of these players. I am so surprised that none of the players that I know, like Gosu, BTK, and even the players that are not even in Gosu and BTK anymore that I know that are actually really good. Like, for example, Kenray, I don't know if he had a team during NACT. Basic, I don't know if he had a team. Best player had his own team, I think. Like, there's a lot of people that I know that are really good, and I don't know any of these guys. So it's quite surprising for me. I don't know what they play. I don't know what they specialize in. I don't know what their comfort pick is. But they made it to the grand finals, so super surprised. Yeah, could have been an Akai pick. So they picked the Claude. These guys could either pick Fanny, Akai, that could work, or they could just pick Akai and then just let the Fanny go. Because usually when you pick the Akai, you're not scared of the Fanny anymore, right? So they pick Akai. They can't pick Eve because Claude counters Eve. So they pick Akai here, and who else is good here? Maybe Pakita? Pakita could be good here. Akai Pakita would probably be the best bet here. Let's see what they do. They pick Bauman and Lilia. Is this really the this is the grand finals for North America? Yeah, I don't know about those two picks. It really doesn't make sense to me. There's so many heroes that are open, that are more prioritized. But I can't judge so easily as well because I don't know their comfort picks. But then again, NA doesn't have an MPL, so I shouldn't be expecting a lot. But then again, Zayn's been saying that NA has been improving a lot. But it doesn't look like it. Based on the draft, it definitely doesn't look like it. No offense to the NA players, because I came from NA, I still have NA pride, of course. But this is, at least, this is not the most efficient way to draft. To the knowledge that I know of. Right? Okay, now I'm, like, confused. Now, they could pick Akai. They could pick Akai, and they could pick, what is good against Bomband. Maybe they could pick a Cho, maybe Cho Roam, Akai jungle. That would have been the best bet because Akai could zone out the Ballman whenever objectives are being taken, and then just Hurricane Dance, so Ballman cannot ulti the Turtle or Lord. Right? Push him away, and then Cho is also really good against Ballman as well. Or they could pick Eve. Akai Eve would have been really good as well. Really good on team fights. Akai would have been good here. They picked the Akai. Barca. I mean, I don't know. This Akai was a good pick. Their Claude pick made sense because these guys fucked up their picks. They could have picked Eve and just won the draft totally. Like, straight up. As soon as they pick Eve here, they win the draft already. I promise you. And then they have Akai jungle. Already a one draft. Because these guys are not going to go lane. They already have a jungler Ballman. Ballman doesn't really go XP lane. XP lane Ballman freaking blows. These guys... New Wave didn't pick Bea. They don't even have a combo with Franco. usually when you pick Franco, you need to understand Franco's mechanics, or fundamentals at least. When you pick Franco, what your goal is you're picking off enemies, right? When you're picking off an enemy, you want burst damage so you could kill the hero that Franco picks off. Alright? The problem here is Franco's already a bad pick against Akai because he could counter engage. Same with Farsa stun. Alright? Franco is pretty decent against Claude because he could bite whenever he does a blazing duet. But other than that, Farsa could cancel the Franco ulti if she stuns correctly, and also Akai could cancel the Franco ulti if he hurricane dances into the Franco whenever he stuns the enemy. So Franco's already a bad pick. What makes it even worse is these guys don't even have bursts with the Franco. They don't have a Bea, they don't have a Kari. Usually that's what you want to pair up your Franco with. They don't even have a Savior. Lilia is not a burst type of hero. Lilia is a damage over time type of hero. You know? So this Franco pick doesn't make sense to me, if anything. I think they should have just picked Cho here. Pick Cho here. And then they would have been fine. They picked Cho here. Or even Paquito. So they have some form of knockout to cancel the Blazing Duet. At this point, they have nothing to stop this guy. Unless this guy goes near the Franco. But usually, gold laners will not go near a Franco. You'll just be dumb if you position incorrectly like that and go next to a Franco while you're using a Blazing Duet. The only exception there is if this guy does a flicker ulti into a Claude. That's the only exception. But in most cases, if Franco does that, he gets counter engaged and he trades himself off. Right? The condition is hard to meet, so it doesn't make sense. These guys banned Karina. That doesn't make sense. Why, you might ask? Because their heroes are actually really good against Karina. Karina is weak against really heroes that slow her down, such as Lilia and Eve. Right? Franco is also pretty decent against Karina, but if Karina gets snowballs, then she could melt through anything, almost. Bauman is also really good against Karina if Karina plays tank. Alright? Karina plays tank. But anyways, usually Karina damage won't be able to burst the Bauman anyways. Right? Because Bauman will usually build tank. So that ban does not make sense. If anything, they should ban Atlas, and what else could have they banned? Paquito. Atlas Paquito would have made sense. Atlas, what else? Yeah, Atlas Paquito was probably makes the most sense. Alright, they banned Bea, so finally, alright, this ban makes sense. They don't want a combo with the Franco. That ban makes sense. These guys could also ban Kari as well. Bea, Kari, so Franco does not have a follow-up. Alright, Franco doesn't have follow-up whenever he hooks. They don't need to ban Savior, even though Franco's Savior combo is actually really good. Julian's already banned. They already have a Lilia, that's why they don't need to ban Savior. So we see an Atlas. Okay, there's an Atlas right there. That makes sense. The Urethral ban does not make sense though. Right, this does not make sense. First of all, you already have someone that's really good against Urethral right here with such a long range. And then Claude is also pretty decent against Urethral. In the laning phase even in the late stages of the game. Because usually what Urethral will do is, when Claude Blazing Duets in, Urethral will jump and use her ulti, and then Claude just goes in and out. And then you're not going to be able to trade, right? Claude survives while Urethral is going to die. Because Claude bursted, and then you have Farsa that can go in the back line as well. It's going to be really hard to position as Urethral. And even with Akai as well, on this guy's team, on Team First Blood's team, it's really hard to position as Urethral. They should have just given Urethral, if anything. I mean, to be honest, if these guys let these guys play Kari, it's really hard to play position as Kari as well. But my point is, Kari has a combo with Franco. So you just want to ban out the combos instead, right? But let's see here. These guys are gonna pick Bruno, which is actually really ballsy. Yeah, that is really ballsy against Farsa and Claude. But usually Bruno is actually a really good counter in terms of laning against Claude. Bruno wins against laning against Claude. Against Claude in laning. There you go. So that's not a bad pick. And plus, Bruno actually has decent burst whenever Franco hooks, but he has to scale. That's the problem. He's not like Bea where you only need 1 or 2 items to make Franco effective, right? For Bruno, you need like Scarlet, you need Berserkers, and Malefic. You need 3 items. He needs to scale a lot more to make Franco an effective pick. Alright? So let's see here. They should just make this Akai jungle, and then they pick Paquito right here. They pick Paquito right here, extra cancel whenever Franco ultis, and Franco is gonna be just useless the whole game. Alright? Paquito, and then they could pick like a Cho Roam. That could have been the best pick. If they're scared of a Phobius, what they could pick as a roam is what could have been good here. They could have banned Phobius as well here if they plan on going Cho here. No. These guys could also pick Phobius, by the way. Team First Blood could also pick Phobius. Because one really notorious team composition right now is the Akai Phobius combo. Alright? Whenever you have an Akai, even if these guys don't have any dashes at all, Akai enables the Phobius to ulti over and over again because of the Hurricane Net. So that's also a possibility for Team First Blood. But let's see what they pick. Please make it make sense. Jesus Christ. Always. Alright. I haven't seen an Always in a very long time, but let me give you an explanation to why I'm really frustrated with the Always pick as well. First of all, usually, rule of thumb whenever you're drafting is you don't want too many scaling heroes. If you look at Team First Blood's heroes, they're almost 4 of them are scaling, to be honest with you. Claude is scaling, Farsa is scaling, Akai I would consider as scaling because he's squishy early game, and usually Akais will take support emblem and they're really squishy early game, right? And this guy is scaling, Always is scaling as well. So that's the bad part here, right? It's hard to take control of early game. While maybe that's one advantage that these guys have. They have really good early game with Lilia, and Lilia is also good against Always, by the way. They have good early game with Lilia and Bauman. Right, that's the good part about New Wave's draft here. And they have a late game security with Bruno. Right? It could be better if they have a late game XP right here. Paquito would be okay, or Esme would have been really good here, but then again it's banned, so we can't do anything about it. Yeah, but I think Paquito would be like the best bet here, to be honest with you. Paquito would be the best pick here. But let's see what they pick. Yu Zhang. Yu Zhang is not a bad pick. Another thing that people or teams in NA, I would guess, are completely ignoring is the fact that you need a split pusher on your team, and usually that split pusher will be either your jungler, right? Ling or Fanny, for example. Ling or Fanny, that's going to be your split pusher. Or your XP. Esme is capable of split pushing. Yura, Uranus, capable of split pushing. Tamos is not really capable too much. Paquito is capable of split pushing. Who else did I say? Esme, Yura. Yeah, those three. Those three are really good at split pushing. Sometimes, in very rare cases, your mage will split push. Julian is the only mage that could split push at time. But none of these guys even took advantage of, having an XP that can't split push. These guys don't have anybody that could split push. These guys don't have anybody that could split push. Maybe Ballman, if anything. Ballman could split push. Allis, it's kind of hard to split push as Allis in a way because he's so squishy, right? But then looking at the draft though, I would say Team First Blood has the better draft still just because of this Akai. Right? Just because of this Akai pick, to be honest with you. And this draft just does not synergize. For me. Right? Just talking about the draft, I'm not talking about the gameplay, but then again, these guys are really scary late game with these 2 picks. Really scary late game. But Team First Blood for me has the better draft. If this guy zones correctly, they're good to go. If Akai does really well in the turtle fight, and this guy could secure objectives early game, they are set to snowball, right, with this team comp. And their team comp makes sense. It synergizes a little bit, not completely together. While these guys are kind of, they just kind of pick whatever the hell they want, in my opinion, from what it looks like. Maybe they pick Yu Zhang just to counter the Farsa, maybe to cancel the Feathered Airstrike it doesn't really work like that. Farsa is not like Eve, right? Because Farsa has bird, while Eve does not have anything. Eve would have sprint. Alright, anyways, that is the draft. I still think Team First Blood won the draft, even though, spoilers, New Wave won the Grand Finals fight. Alright, let's look at the game analysis and see what they did during the game. Alright guys, so here we are with the gameplay. Hopefully I'm not blocking anything, especially on the blue side of the map, because my webcam is going to be there. Let's see what happens here. Usually it's really good to leash your jungler, and let's see if they're going to do it. No, they're not. Even though they have an Akai, they have a Farsa. This combo leashes so fast. You don't really need to rush yourself into clearing mid lane. Why? Because Lilia is usually good at laning phase, and these guys will just get kind of frozen. Their lane is going to get frozen, they're going to get harassed. The best possible thing is Akai uses second skill to help the Aulus, and Farsa uses second skill as well to leash the Aulus. Lolita doesn't even have to do anything. Just give vision right here, or give vision at the blue buff, just to make sure nobody's invading. Alright? But nobody leashed. Even Lilia didn't even leash the Ballman at all. I know they don't need leashes, but it really helps when you leash your jungler. It just makes the split seconds makes such a difference. Whenever the jungle, it helps the jungle path it. Right? It makes their life so much easier. And like I said, Lilia could harass this Lolita, so look at this. Instead of leashing, they're getting harassed at mid. Lolita's already half health. Farsa's not even clearing efficiently. Lilia cleared faster than Lilia cleared faster than two heroes, Lolita and Farsa, when they could have been helping their jungler instead. What Lilia could have done is he froze the wave and then harass the Farsa. That's what Lilia could have done. Instead of fast clearing mid, he could have froze the wave and then just harass the Farsa whenever she tries to go for a minion. That could have been possible as well. And then Lilia could go here at the Litho side. But Lilia's going top lane for some reason instead of the Litho side. Maybe. What is this guy doing? They're freezing the Claude. Alright, so that's pretty decent. This guy got baited into breeding one little minion. Usually what you want to do here, what Team First Blood could have done, or what they could have done to make things better, is Lolita stay here at level 1 to level 2. Stay here, just so that Claude doesn't get frozen, his wave frozen. Because the matchup is in favor of Bruno. Alright, so that could have been something that they could have done better. And then Farsa clears mid alone after leashing with Akai on the red buff. Right? That could have been the best possible thing that Team First Blood could have done for their side. Oh, this guy's wave managing, alright. Why is this guy not harassing him? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stack on him, you're Yu Zhong! This guy's letting you freeze his lane! Yu Zhong could have stayed here and just smacked the freaking Akai, because Akai doesn't have freaking the most he has is probably second skill. He's not gonna be able to push you into the tower unless you greed. Yu Zhong wins that matchup early game, as long as he can stack correctly into the Akai. And plus, he's already level 2. He probably has first skill and second skill at this point. He doesn't even need the third skill. He stacks and then he gets his life back. He gets out harassed, and then he could freeze the lane. This Yu Zhong just let him freeze like that. Like he was just staring at him. This is not good, guys. If you compare this to the Falcon plus the See You Soon game that we saw, like there's already first minute into the game, there's already so much concerns already. So many mistakes already. So many inefficiency. Yeah, NA is really behind, I would say. This is weird. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they just don't have a good grasp at the meta. Did this guy purify? Let's see. Where's Farsa gonna go? Why is Farsa even checking that? Why is Farsa even checking? There's no minions. Look at the minion. He just checked. There's the minions are so far, and he's face checking by himself without a Lolita. It would make sense if he had the Lolita with him, but what is this guy even doing? Just wasted he just gave Franco a free purify. First 2 minutes. Alright, Akai's level 4. This is good. But they're not even gonna contest. They don't. Team First Blood don't even have. What the heck is going on? They didn't contest. They're not even trading at the gold lane. If anything, this guy should be trading at the gold lane. Is he level 4? He's level 4. The best possible thing that this jungler could do is trade at the gold lane instead of... It's a turtle for a green! It's not worth it! What the fuck? Okay, please trade him. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. There we go. Right, he's kind of late. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Thank God Farsa went. If Farsa didn't go there, that would have been really bad. Jesus. It's like I'm teaching new... It's like I'm watching new players all over again. Alright, let's see what happened here. Both roamers are kind of... they're both camping here on the gold lane, which makes sense. They both... Okay. They both want their gold lane to go online. Freeze that. Don't hit the fucking gold lane. The gold minion. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Farsa might get gank here. Good. He's positioning a little bit better. Alright. He's not... There you go. Did Lilia freeze? Just Lilia really likes fast clearing. Yeah, this Lilia likes fast clearing. Oh. No. I mean, he still has hook. And plus, this guy only has flicker. He's not gonna dash or anything. And even if he does... By the way, even if Franco ends up ulting the Farsa, I think Franco would have died. I think. Or it would have been really close. He would have gotten 1 HP. Either die or 1 HP. One or the other. But it's still, it doesn't make sense to me. Do you not trust your hook? That's my question. You're picking Franco, but you don't trust your hook. Don't rely on flicker all the time and flicker ulti all the time. If you're so confident in your Franco, go fucking hook this guy. Hook him. You only... What the hell happened to Franco there? Give me a second. Franco there. Oh, Lolita ulted. No, Lolita ulted and then Franco hooked into the bush. Yeah, as you can see on the minimap. And then he got counter engaged, I'm guessing, by the clone. The spectator doesn't like team fights, I'm guessing. Spectator don't like team fights? Or not paying attention? I don't know. Because nothing's happening at mid. They were just farming. Run! Shield? No shield? Oh, he's good. We should be able to run away. Wow. Back! Clock, back! Don't even stay. Thank you. Alright. I thought it was gonna stay. Alright, they're good. Alright. Turtle's about to spawn. Please, someone get ready. Alright, Franco's getting ready. That's good. Lilith's getting ready. That's good. Gold lead is kind of the same. Alright, it looks like Akai and Yuzong cutted the lane. And then it's gonna be a 5-man turtle fight for both teams. Wait the fuck up. Why don't I want to harass this guy? Lolita just freaking ignored the Yuzhong. Oh, he still hasn't seen him. Lilia was not even close to dying yet, and he already ulted. Okay. But I think New Wave might get this. How? Where's the jungler? What the fuck is going on? Both junglers. Alright, I think I think Ollis uses Retry to run away. Yeah, he has Ice Retry, I think. Yeah, he ran away. Where the hell is Ballman? Ballman got ulted by Akai, so that's why he got zoned out. Alright, so now it makes sense. But Franco bit the... Such a hectic team fight. What the hell happened? Stun? Nice. Alright, Franco bit the Claude. Did Yuzhong petrify? Where did Yuzhong petrify earlier? Okay, that was a good petrify. Okay, so you... Alright, New Wave played that a lot better. Yuzhong played that really well, actually. He forced the Aldous to get out of the way, and he also canceled the Feather Airstrike as well. Akai did so good zoning this ball in, but then again, these guys can't go in. It's so hard to go in with this team comp, because you gotta remember, they're scaling. Their heroes are scaling, so it's hard to contest a turtle at all. So that's why they're having trouble. New Wave is better early game, just based on heroes. So that's good for New Wave. They got something. They got an objective, so they're ahead by like a couple hundred. Not bad. Nice. Ballman is zoning. Does he have ulti? No, he doesn't have ulti. He's zoning. That's good. This is good. New Wave is playing good so far. How did they... Alright, let's see. Alright, they even got the tower already. 5 minutes in. Nice, nice. That's good. Like to see it. I mean, they should be winning. They have the early game comp. Better early game comp. Alright, we see Akai right here. Let's see what happens here. I know they're gonna switch lanes, because usually as soon as these guys, at 5 minutes, when these guys get a tower, they switch lanes. I don't know why Yuzhong went there. I don't know why Yuzhong went in that direction instead of going around. These little things, your pathing really needs to make sense. Especially in high level play, you cannot be making this type of mistakes. Because when you go to a pass where it's not safe, you get poked, and by the time you get into lane, you're screwed. Good thing he didn't get freaking stunned by Farsa. How did Farsa miss? How did Farsa miss? Farsa did not even auto attack at all. Or even first skill. First skill. He expected his ulti. He expected his ulti to get the stun. Maybe he was scared of the third skill from Yuzhong. But they gotta remember, Yuzhong does not have petrify. You gotta keep track of timers. So that's the important part about communicating timers as well. Obviously, they weren't keeping track of the timers. That's why she got scared. But that Yuzhong would have gotten harassed if they knew the timer. These guys are just gonna take towers one by one. These guys are so overextended. Right, but they should be able to get away. They're good. This Lolita is probably dead, to be honest. Ooh. I thought he was dead, but he blocked the first skill from Lilia, so that's good. He's gonna live. Did Lilia even have flicker? Again, you could tell that teams are not keeping track of timers in spells at all. Lolita does not have flicker. Yet, he's scared of Lolita doing a flicker ulti. Look. He already got away right here. He already got away right here. Did not even get hit by the Farsa. Farsa stun. And he still flickered. That means they're not keeping track of timers. $30 seconds difference. 30 seconds difference. They're not keeping track of timers. What did this guy do this time? Alright, that's a good pickup from Akai. Let's see if they're gonna take advantage of it. If they're gonna take... What was that? Ulti Ollis? You okay, bro? Hey. Look. Lillian's already right here, but he still ulted here. Was he trying to go for the bomb-in? I'm not sure. That was nowhere near close to anybody. Akai played that so well and they just fucked it up. Where did Farsa position it up? And why is this guy ulting with no combo? Farsa's ulting with no first skills, second skill combo. And he misses everything too. Look at Farsa. He hit one ulti. That's one good thing he did. But look at Farsa's second skill. Where did Farsa's first skill go? Farsa's first skill went right here. The connection. What? Maybe he thought he was gonna get stuck. But then again, that was so bad. I don't know what to say. It's like I'm not even watching a tournament at all. It really feels like I'm watching viewer games. It feels like I'm watching viewer games. What the hell is going on? I haven't reacted like this to an NA match in a very long time. Because the last time I reacted to a North American tournament match was BTK, I think. And both teams played well. Not everything made sense, but like they were actually like keeping up with the Asian meta, Southeast Asian meta. Or not even the Southeast Asian meta, the way the game is supposed to be played. But whatever is happening during this grand finals, a lot of it doesn't make sense at all. You know, pathing around the map, where they're going, not keeping track of spells, their picks, everything, almost everything. Oof, almost. Stun? Why did it take so long? This is... What the fuck? They still forced it! They forced ganking a Yuzhong that already got away. With the freaking Lolita ulti. It's not good from Team First Blood. I mean, New Wave is not doing anything special. What they're doing is just three of these guys are sticking next to each other, and they're just taking towers. That's it. It's so simple. Three of them stay next to each other, and they take towers. And to be honest, Team First Blood could counter that. You know, if you think about it, what is the solution to three members of the enemy team split pushing together to take towers one by one? If they don't have minions, they can't push. And you have really nice wave clear with Farsa and Flood. So they should take advantage of it. Actually, Aldous even has really good wave clear as well. Aldous ulti has freaking really good wave clear. And they're not taking advantage of it. Because if they wave clear the minions, these guys are not going to be able to do what they're doing right now. Easily. They don't even have a lot of poke. They have a fucking Bruno and a freaking Lilia who doesn't have a lot of range. They outpoke these guys. What this guy could do is go BMI in. Hopefully Franco doesn't flicker bite. But if Franco does have flicker and does have ulti, it's going to be really risky. So the best bet is probably just let Farsa ulti the minion wave and you're good to go. You're good to go. And then Lolita stay next to Farsa, in front of Farsa, and just shield. That's it. Just shield in front of Farsa. You can't get hooked. You cannot fail if you think about the solution. Such an easy solution to a simple problem. You can't fail. Farsa, Feather, Airstrike, Lolita shields in front. You can't get hooked. I mean, what's the Lolita pick for if you're not going to use it and take advantage of it, right? They already got like 3 free towers with no trades at all from Team First Blood. But then again, like I said earlier, Team First Blood is going to struggle early game because they have a scaling type of team composition. But in my opinion, once it gets to late game, I think, you know, Team First Blood is kind of scary with the Always. Unless they freaking throw That's the only thing that's gonna separate them apart. Unless if Bruno gets free hit and Yu Zhong kills somebody in the back line, kills one of these guys in the back line. That's the only way, you know, New Wave could win. But let's see. See what happens here. They got almost all the objectives so far. I don't even know why Franco's here. He's giving vision, but it's kind of like too overextended if you think about it. If you look at the minimap, way too overextended. You don't have anybody with you, even if you hook or bite someone. You know, you don't have any follow-up at all. So it's kind of risky, to be honest. It's risky. It's not reasonable to just be so overextended. If anything, Franco should be staying here. Only. While these guys are, you know, while these guys are pushing. Alright, no more Hurricane Dance. What happened there for my... Okay. Oh, he got to flicker. I see. Alright, he got to flicker. That not bad, not bad. Got to flicker. That's good. Disengage, disengage. What is this Lilia doing? Alright, he still has ulti. He still went in. He still went in. I think he got scared of the Franco bite. Ulti. Ooh. There it is, there it is, there it is. That's something. Aulus is level 12. That's like a power spike from for Aulus, by the way, level 12. They need to focus. Team First Blood needs to focus on defending though, since enemy team has Lord. So I don't suggest picking a team fight. But it's good that they got the Franco so that they don't get pressured in the front line. Best scenario here for Team First Blood, no inhibitor towers gets taken. But best scenario for New Wave is get all the second tier towers, which they did, so that's good. What else is gonna happen here? Alright, it's getting into the late game. Right, it's getting to the late game, and hopefully Aulus, Claude, and Farsa get their items. How is this guy missing his hooks? That went through Lolita. Oh, he shielded. Alright, either way, he wouldn't have hooked Lolita. He had shield. Item check, item check. What the fuck? Why do Rapid with Sakai? What is that? This is the first time I've seen Rapid Boots Akai. Ay. Why does Aulus not have War Axe? BOD? Already? Even Berserkers would have been better. BOD already? I don't know, man. Just item. And this guy didn't even build magic resist. He went 2 armor with freaking Rapid Boots. He gets melted by freaking Lilia. Alright, so this build makes sense. This build makes sense. Alright, both these builds make sense. That makes sense. Alright, so let's see here. This build makes sense. This build makes sense. This build makes sense. This build makes sense. Alright, good. Cool down, Yu Zhong. Cool down, Boots Yu Zhong. Never mind, that one doesn't make sense. That last one, that last one does not make sense. But the dominance and Oracle is fine. What the hell is going on in NA server? What is going on with the NA server? Rapid Boots Akai, bro. Rapid Boots Akai with Sprint. I mean, Sprint makes sense. Sprint is okay. The spell is okay. I'm just saying that. Why take Rapid Boots? And what is this Yu Zhong doing? What happened there? Does he have Dragon? He has Dragon. How did he not get away? He got stunned by Lolita. Did he conceal? Oh yeah, he did. It looks like Lolita concealed and got the... Why is it that every time there's something that's about to go down, the camera's not there? Jesus Christ. I'm surprised Yu Zhong couldn't Dragon. Usually it's really easy to press and just get away. But then again, he is overextended. He is overextended, so that is a mistake. But then again, usually Yu Zhong's... I just noticed this guy has fucking support emblem Yu Zhong. What is going on? Oh my... This guy also has Everest for Yu Zhong. For Akai, sorry, for Akai. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. What has NA come to? What, you concealed? Go make a play! He got scared! So, earlier, he went for the flicker ulti, but now this time he concealed and he went for the hook. What? When he should have gone for the ulti this time. Because he's concealed. He could have gone... They could have bursted this guy. If he went straight for the Lolita. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Lord is about to come up. Just play safe. Wait for the Lord. Go take the Lord. Akai has good positioning here. Akai, why go? Why so early? Why so early? Like, Lolita could have stayed here, and then Akai could have stayed here, and then just bait someone off. Pick someone off right here. Just stay. Just fucking stay still. Wait for someone to check the bush, and you ulti. Why make your life harder by showing yourself? Oh my good. He's so focused on the Bruno that he forgot that his front line can't even follow him up. He's just focused on making a play. He wants his highlight. When he doesn't even have follow-up. His teammates are too fucking far. Did that Bruno dash in? He fucking dashed in. On a freaking Farsa. But did he flicker out? I mean, he already used flicker right here. Right? So usually what you want to do is just micro. But you don't want to fucking dash in. That's gonna be your escape plan when you dash it. Is for you to dash out. When you dash in, you're fucked. Because you're committing. That means you're committing. Both teams played that shit so bad. Bruno played that bad and Akai played that bad. What happened to Ollis? Ollis got hooked. That was a good hook from Franco. Franco played that well. Lolita played it decently. And Claude played it decently as well. So only Akai and Bruno played that shit horribly. Actually, Ollis played that like shit. He should have let Lolita check it first. If you're a squishy hero, let your tank do his job. You tell him, you go check this fucking bush. You don't do it for him. You don't want to go in front of your tank. Okay, Ollis played that bad, Akai played that bad, and Bruno played that bad. Franco played it decent. Alright, next. Let's see what happens next. What the hell? Why did this guy dragon? Huh? There's a Lord! There's a Lord! Why don't you just save your dragon for the Lord? I mean, he didn't even chase the Claude too! That makes it even worse! He didn't use it for the Lord. He didn't even chase the Claude. So what did he ulti for? This is the grand finals for NA. No wonder why I don't know anyone here. That's horrible. Alright, Team First Blood. If I'm Team First Blood right now, for Yuzhong, there's no Yuzhong ulti. Let's take advantage of it. Let's do the Lord. Bait him out. They have Akai ulti. Oh, actually Akai does not have ulti. Hopefully he has it on cooldown. This guy doesn't even have mana. Zone. They're bursting. Zone the bomb. Good. What the fuck, Ollis? Dodge the freaking knockup. You're just standing still. Same with Claude. What are you guys doing? Freaking Franco could have stolen it with the flicker stomp. Oh, he did flicker. No, he didn't. They're so lucky. Look, both these guys, both the DPS got knocked up. They didn't dodge. The simplest thing, they don't dodge. Franco could have gotten a flicker stomp. That could have been so bad for Team First Blood. Good thing they're both kind of bad. Akai played that well. Akai played that well. Did Farsa play it well? Lolita played it well. Lolita played it well, but he got knocked up by the Lord. It's not really any of his control. Farsa played it decent, good positioning. Back, just fucking back. Back, take advantage of the Lord. Back! You don't have to fight, back the fuck up. Why are they even chasing? They're even lucky that they got the Lord, so I don't get why they're chasing. You don't have Hurricane Dance. You don't have shit. Just leave. Okay, Franco flickered, leave. As soon as Franco flickered, just disengage. Plus, Quad doesn't have freaking mana. And look at all this still plans on going back into the team fight. Oh my. I don't know. How did... I don't understand. They might be able to end it here. Let me see. Let me see how they siege it. Let me see how they siege it. Do they have minions? They do have minions. I don't know the HP of the minion. I can't really see. Okay, it's full HP. At this point, what could they have done? Alright. Bruno played it well. Ulti. Nice. Bruno played it well. Alright, they don't want to force it. They can't, because they need to defend the side lanes. What the heck? What? What the heck is going on? Alright, next fight. What the fuck happened here? Why is Lily here? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? What was on your mind? You're trying to poke them? He's seen him! He's seen him! He's trying to give vision to the Lord. I mean, the Lord is like 74 seconds. You guys are like, way... You're from the future. You guys are setting up Lord and it's 74 seconds. Did he see him? Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure. But I'm guessing he did see him because he put a freaking bomb here. And why put a bomb over the wall? It doesn't. That one doesn't make sense as well. What are you doing? What were you thinking? All this is gonna fuck them up. How did Team First Blood lose this? How did Team First Blood lose this? They have late game. They have late game. How did they lose? I don't get. That guy's dead? No. Yuzhong is gonna outplay everyone? Bite his ass. He doesn't even have Dragon. He doesn't have Dragon anymore. How did they lose? They don't have wave clear. Go mid. Push. The fuck is Claude doing? Go mid. There you go. Go mid. Akai zone. Was Lolita low? Okay, Lolita doesn't have immortality and he's kind of low. That's why he backed. Alright, that makes sense. Go mid, go mid. Claude, there you go. Auto attack, auto attack. Jesus Christ. Top lane, top lane. Just take the top lane. That's good. That's good enough. I'm speechless right now. Did Akai have ulti? He didn't have ulti yet. That's why he couldn't disengage. He couldn't re-engage on the Yuzhong. He didn't have ulti yet. Alright, Lord is up. They're getting ready. It's like mistakes on mistakes on mistake. New Wave makes a mistake, Team First Blood catches up, and then they make a mistake as well. It's like back and forth. Oh, okay, Lolita had a good ulti here. Let's see. Why did Farsa ulti? Why did Farsa ulti right away here? Why did Farsa feather Earthstrike so early? He should just wait for a stun from Lolita or a set, or wait for someone to come near this bush and then Farsa stun and then you combo. He fed their airstrike without any stuns or CC at all. That was a good cancel from Yuzhong. Very well played. See, right there. Right here. Parsa could have been ulting. That damage could have definitely helped. But now they don't have feather airstrike. They don't have shit. Good thing all this is late game and Claude is late game. Like, how did Team First Blood lose? Alright, stop chasing, stop chasing. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Stop chasing, stop chasing. Lord, Lord, please, Lord. Why are they... They just want kills, 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 kills. This Farsa, what are you... He already played that... Alright, good. Get out. Get the fuck out. Alright, good. Alright, push with the Lord. What the fuck are they doing? They don't even know how to play minions! Alright, actually they didn't flow mid. What the fuck happened here? Why nobody flowing minions? At the bot lane. And top lane. Nobody flowing minions top lane. If anything, the side lanes are supposed to be going first, where mid lane you don't clear at all. Jesus. See, that's what happens when you put DPS on the mid lane minions. This whole minion wave becomes useless because they push faster. Those big minions are a waste. Look, they could have used it. This team does not know how to siege, and they're in the grand finals. Why is nobody going next to the... It's a 16-minute Lord, enhanced Lord, and nobody is escorting this Lord. They didn't even flow the lanes correctly. Why is everybody mid? There's no more minions at mid. There's no more point. The best thing they could do is take advantage of the Lord and get an inhib tower right here and let the super minions do the work on mid lane and bot lane. Okay, let the Lord punch. There it is. Okay, that's decent. Get the mid lane. Mid lane. Focus. Why are you get? Why is Lolita setting here? There's no more objective there. There is no more objective there. Use your ulti to zone out people that are gonna defend this tower or bot lane. Why? Plus in front of Franco too. With no minions. That looked like my Lolita in M1. I'm bashing myself, but it's true. That's what I did. It's so bad. I'm reminiscing on my own Lolita. My horrible Lolita. My 14 games Lolita during M1. Yeah, but I didn't expect this to be the NA Grand Finals with this type of game play at all. It's not what I expected. I expected more. If anything, they shouldn't take it as a bad thing. I really thought NA was better. Cause Zane, I have been seeing a lot of Zane's clip, and he did mention that NA, they're playing better. So let's see. Next Lord comes up. What the fuck happened here? Why is nobody ready? Well, are they not communicating? Like, where's Bruno going? Franco's already thinking, like, if you're a Franco, well, I'm gonna tell my teammates, yo, I'm gonna hook single bush, in case somebody's here, be fucking ready. But look, it doesn't look like they're fucking ready at all. These guys are not even ready for it. Until he's like, did Franco even see the Lolita? Yes, he did. He saw the Lolita, so they're sure Lolita is in the single bush. They're sure. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure you could see that. I'm pretty sure you could see that. Communication is horrible. Get the Bruno! He did! There you go, run, run! After getting Bruno, run! Just run! No more Yu Zhong, no more Bruno during Lord. Just run! Look, this guy really likes fighting. Run! Why? Just run! Go for the fucking Lord! Unless they kill this guy, they're good! Alright, they want to end the game. Are they not going to end the game? They do the Lord. Okay, that's good. Made sense. I thought they were going to freaking greed for this guy as well. But usually the safest possible decision there, go straight to the Lord. Right? Go straight to the Lord. Alright, wait for the Lord. Don't chill out. How did Team First Blood lose this? They have the better draft. They have the better late game. How do you lose this? Why are you guys engaging? You just got the Lord. Imagine. You just got the Lord. The Lord spawns at 41 seconds. 1941, 1942. Somewhere along that line. You wait. You flow your minions. You flow your lanes well. You focus on... When you get the Lord, you want to flow your minions well. Especially depending on which inhib towers you've got. So usually the Lord is going to go top lane. So what's going to happen here is you want the Lord to go first. Right? You want the Lord to go first. Super minions escort. You escort the super minions at mid and bot. So you can get the last... the remaining of the inhibitor towers. You don't want to throw... Why are they throwing all their skills and their resources when the Lord is not even there yet? The highest chance of win rate is wait for the Lord and use your skills and ultis and spells when the Lord is there with you. Because at this point, they don't even have minions in anymore. And they threw everything. Lolita ulti, Aulus ulti, Farsa ulti, and Claude ulti. The Lord hasn't even come in yet. So now, what these guys could do, they could just reset, heal, reset. These guys are going to have ulti, while these guys are not going to have shit. So now they're at a disadvantage. And they're going to fucking throw. They're low. Now, since they're low, they need to recall. If they recall, this Lord is going to push, and these guys are just going to wave clear. They're not going to make it in time to escort the Lord, because these guys are low. Aulus is freaking low. Akai is freaking low. They're not going to be able to zone out the enemies to stop them from clearing the Lord. Are they going to force this? Aulus could lifesteal, so that's good. But Akai is out of the equation. He's fucking low. They didn't even flow the lanes correctly. Again, look. Bot lane is so easy to flow. It's 1 HP, but they didn't want to flow. Because they want to end the game. They're so desperate to win. They didn't even escort mid lane. Because they don't have anything. Excuse the dog, there's someone that came in. They don't have anything to zone. They don't have Lolita ulti, they don't have Farsa ulti, they don't have Akai ulti to zone out enemies that are wave clearing this way. They don't even have Blazing Duet. Now they're fucked. These guys can clear the Lord easily without their other lanes getting pressured. Look at the bot lane minions. So far, they don't have to worry about this. Mid lane minions, so far, don't have to worry about this. Just focus on clearing the Lord for the red team. And they're good. Reset. There you go. That's nice dragon. Reset. Clear the Lord. Focus on clearing the Lord. Reset. And you're good. Alright, that's it. What the fuck is Lolita doing again? By the way, these minions are still super minions. These minions are still super minions. Yet they're still trying to make a play here on the top lane when all the minions have been cleared and the Lord has been cleared. Alright, good thing the super minions got the mid lane tower. That's good. It was such an easy game to win. Team First, actually, I'm not even mad anymore about the format. That was their game to lose. Team First Blood had this game. They fucking threw. They threw so hard. They had this game. They were fighting against themselves. They didn't have enough discipline to finish the game. If they played it a lot more clean, with a lot more discipline, Team First Blood easily won with the draft. They just didn't have this. They got too greedy. they got too complacent. They got too overconfident. And they just get one-wayed. Oh, I can't believe they lost. This is the worst way to lose. Worst way to lose. I mean, both teams were kind of bad, to be honest. Both teams were bad. But then again, I would rather have Team First Blood won the grand finals because they won 3-0. And plus, I would honestly say they still played. They should have won. They should have won. They drafted better, and they just couldn't close it off. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Sorry if I seem frustrated because I haven't seen a game like this in such a long time. Especially, I was expecting so much from the region I came from. I really wanted to see NA like step up. Especially like this is the grand finals. You know, BTK got knocked out at some point, right? I'm guessing. I don't know if Gosu participated. There's a lot of other players that I know that participated. I think Best Player participated. I don't know who he's playing with. How did you guys lose to these type of players? Especially BTK. I would expect BTK to really just... They have a new roster, so I guess that makes sense. But, I don't know. With this type of gameplay, I would imagine that it would be really easy for BTK to reach the grand finals at least. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I got speechless towards the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell before you leave. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.